I was carrying a full-time job, coming home and grinding my butt off, making videos. The clickbait. 2020 was absolutely the best year of my life. I made the most money I've ever made in 2020, and I owe it all to the year of 2020. What? Sounds weird because 2020 was absolutely the worst year ever, yet the best year ever. So what, you think I don't know you nosy and wanna know how much money I made? You wanna get in my pocket? You're probably one of my haters as well. That's cool. I can be transparent. I had a 6-figure year, player, but I'm just gonna show you the fraction of it that was YouTube AdSense. Now, I don't know how it was for you, and I hope it was a good year, and if it wasn't, let's turn that around. Hopefully some of the information I share here and some of the thoughts and knowledge that I could drop can, transpire your life as well. Now, one of the biggest things I did in 2020 was I became a full-time creator here on YouTube. Now, it's not because of YouTube AdSense. You guys are gonna see that very shortly. And honestly, if you wanna know how I made 6 figures as a YouTube creator, you better spam that like button right now, hit subscribe. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't giving it all to you in this one video. It's gonna come in a multiple series of videos, but I wanna do it here in the beginning of 2021 and just share some knowledge and truth. Be the 50th, be whatever 1,000 subscriber you are right now, like hit the sub button. It's nothing, man. I'm being very transparent. At this point, we family now. Nobody talks about money. We need to talk about money more. Let's get into the numbers, baby. All right, so right here, right off the bat, I'm not gonna draw this video out so you guys get to see the amount I made in 2020 was $13,000, 122 bucks.
Really, CJ, just 13K, that's it, bruh?
55 cents as well. I gained 17,000.7 subscribers, and I accumulated a total of 2.1 million views as a whole for the year. Now, before I get into this, let me go into my last year of 2019. I was carrying a full-time job, coming home and grinding my butt off, making videos. So I made $4,000, $871 in 2019. Going from $4,800 to $13,122 bucks. I'm on the way up, right? I'm balling, right? I got the bag.
Just 13K, bruh?
Because a lot of people have misconceptions about YouTube, but there also are positive conceptions. There's a lot of people balling on YouTube. There's a lot of people changing their lives due to YouTube. So it's not like you can't come in and make money on this platform, but there's a lot of strategies and truths about it that a lot of people won't speak on or expose.
All right, you guys, here's something I want to make very, very, very clear. And just to show you that I don't cap, bro. I'm not full of that BS. I do not think that there is absolutely anything wrong with coming to YouTube and wanting to make money on YouTube. And even if that's your only goal and ambition, you won't make it because of the amount of effort, hard work, and concentration it takes to actually be successful on this platform. But to all those other people out there, you're gonna hear them, oh, YouTube is only a hobby for me. Well, if they have AdSense turned on, then they need to turn that off, because if it's just a hobby for you, you shouldn't be collecting any type of income or residuals back for that. That's just a hobby, right? It's all cap, man. People always fronting, trying to act like wanting to make money or being successful in a certain area or on YouTube is a bad thing. Nothing wrong with that. That absolutely should be your goal, to be able to monetize your dreams, your goals, and your passion and your fun, creative ambitions. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If I want to be able to change my life and make money while having fun creating this content that I do here on YouTube, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And if that's the way you feel, don't let anyone guilt you about that. They just haters, bruh. They see you over here coming up, they see you swagging, they see you getting the views, they see you making the money. Especially if you smash that like button and subscribe and take heed to a lot of the stuff I'm gonna tell you. Cause you can see right here, I don't cap, I ain't with the bull. I'ma just keep it as straight up with you. And I have to bleep out that curse word because I want my YouTube AdSense to stay green. I want to make money off this video, but I also want to help people genuinely. There's nothing wrong with that. I can live with both of those things in the same space without convoluting one or the other. As simple as that. So the next time you see those cornball YouTubers out there talking about, I don't do it for the money and blah, 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 but yet they have AdSense turned on, it's cap.
You can look at my daily numbers, especially in the beginning of 2020. I wasn't making much on the daily. $4 a day, $6 a day. $15 a day. Then right here we had a little bump. Oh, we made 36 bucks, 40 bucks, 30 bucks, you know, averaging around that. Then it goes down to 8 bucks, 7 bucks. Then you have a spike. And then May going into June in the summer, that's when I decided to become a full-time creator.
You guys, I went full-time. I built my dream setup and studio, which I can't show you yet because I got a video I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build some dope things in this space and so forth. But the fact that I was able to do that in 2020 in the midst of all of this nonsense, hopefully it's inspirational to you, because that's the whole thing I want to do, is help inspire your mindset. Because that's everything. I understand what it takes to make money, and it's your mindset.
I'll give a more in-depth, detailed explanation into all of that stuff, but that'll be a different video. That's why you gotta smash the subscribe button, spam that like button if you guys wanna see more of this content and have me expose this. As you can see, here I start dropping more videos. I start focusing in, I start trying to do some things, but things was rough around this time too. So I went full-time, but the world was on fire. Pretty sure you guys get that. So, you know, making like 20 bucks a day. Then up here, we start getting into 40 bucks a day, 60 bucks a day, and so forth. We started to up our moolah, almost averaging like $50 a day right here. A lot of things changed. Those are some YouTube strategies that I'm gonna share in some videos coming up down the road. Right here, we made $1,000 in one day. Yo, what is that spike about, CJ? How did you make a G in one day? To be continued in another video. So as you can see, I started to get the gist of it. Then around here, when YouTube ad revenue is good, we start making 100-something bucks a day and so forth. So the majority of all of this $13,000 was literally made in the second half of the year. There's a key to that, and there's something you need to think about. I could be doing a lot more than that, especially with what I know now and what I've learned and some of the new strategies and tactics that I'm gonna put into play. Now I run a tech channel. My overhead is high. People be pocket watching in the tech community. I know y'all nosy. Hey CJ, how is it you buy all of these smartphones? And literally I keep them all. Look, ain't no cap. Now there's nothing wrong with people getting in the tech space early and you buying things and returning them and stuff, because this is expensive. This is a lot of moolah right here. And there's more phones over there, Note 20 Ultras. There's like,
Look at that, iPhone 10, iPhone 11 Pro, 10s Max. We got the 12 joint, iPhone SE. We got the Note 20 Ultra, the infamous Z Flip. Y'all know the vibes, man. Come on, man.
6 smartwatches. Like, I buy a lot of tech because I have to review tech, but I like to do the long-term reviews. I do a lot of value-driven content. If we look on this tab, you can see my big money months were August, September, October, November, December. Like literally right here, that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's like 9,000 of the $13,000 made from August to December. What did I do in August to December to like really spike my revenue? I'm gonna make a specific video about that, because that'll be a long video that I have to get into details and break down some of the strategies. So skippable video ads were obviously 84% of my revenue. That's how I came in. Now bumper ads added up for 6%. Display ads were 5.3%. Non-skippable video ads were only 2.9%. Literally my yearly revenue was 169% more than my previous year of 2019. So 2020, I really started to focus in on growing my YouTube ad revenue and so forth. And really, honestly, I didn't focus in on that. What I focused in on was making better YouTube content, more value-driven, more evergreen content. Let me show you guys something. This is a key thing I want to get into. Here's my 2019 performance via TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is another dope tool you guys got to get and check out, you guys. Right here via TubeBuddy, you guys can see my 2019 year versus 2020 and my percentage change. Now, what's dope about this is my subscribers gain. So I got a 25% bump on subs. Views, I did 1.5 million in 2019 and I did 2 million in 2020. So a 35% increase. We on the way up, but I really want to see that number go crazy. I want to see my views go nuts in 2021. Here's the key thing: videos uploaded. In 2019, when I had a full-time job, grinding this out, maintaining all my responsibilities, you know, 4 hours of sleep a night and so forth, I was able to crank out 128 videos. Fast forward to 2020, the first half of that year, grinding, working, a full-time job, doing YouTube, bleeding my eyes out, 4 hours of sleep. But then the second half, I was free, able to create content full time, but the world was on fire. I wasn't going crazy on pumping out content. I did 76 videos, 40% less the amount of videos I put out in 2019, yet I made more money, grew bigger, and got more views. So what if I would have put out 128 videos, or let's say 150 or 200 in 2020, things would have looked a lot different. Here's another key thing, man. I received 23.3 million impressions, meaning my videos were seen visually on YouTube 23.3 million times. Now, I only got 5.9% of that 23.3 million to actually click my thumbnail and title, which equated to the 2.1 million views. And that's the key thing. Thumbnail and title is everything on YouTube. If you want to see a specific video about thumbnails and titles, which I learned in that second half of the year, actually in the very last quarter of 2020, which is why I made all of my money in the very last quarter. Yo, spam that like button now and hit the subscribe button, and I will hit you with that video. Also, hit the comment section down below. And, you know, you guys gotta let me know that you guys want this content so I can create it for you. You guys also gotta let YouTube know that this content is fire. Get this video to views. Literally smashing the like button helps this algorithm say, hey, a lot of people like this video, is helping these type of people. We're gonna push it to more people like that, and this video will do better. Hence, more ad revenue, more views, more exposure, more subscribers. You know, it's the compound interest of creating YouTube.
Everyone else making YouTube help videos won't tell you this, but a humongous percent of you will not make it. You won't get your first 1,000 subs. You won't hit 10,000 subscribers. You won't hit 100,000 or even 1 million. It's a small percentage that do, but it's all about what are you willing to do to become that 1%, 5%, 10%, 15% of YouTube. Like seriously, it comes down to that, especially when it comes to the finances of it.
So you guys are like, oh, CJ, okay, dang, 50K subscribers, you only made 13,000. Ha! Yeah, it's really high. But here's the kicker. My potential in 2020 for ad revenue on YouTube was a lot greater than what I took advantage of. Like, I did a lot of deep research. I went and got into the roots and so forth.
Wait, you only made 13K on YouTube, but you said you made 6 figures this year, CJ. How'd you do that?
How the did you make 6 figures in 2020? Now that's a video you guys have to spam that like button and comment down below in order for me to give to you. Cause 13 grand is an extremely small fraction to 6 figures. My expenses surpass what I made on YouTube up by a ton. Rent, health insurance, especially with you being full-time. Oh man, have y'all seen the prices of Cobra? But I still was able to afford those things. I still was able to upgrade my life. I still was able to have the best year ever in 2020. Now there's a lot of keys to that, and there's a lot of individual videos in that I will make if you guys spam that like button on this video, and I will help share a lot of my tips, my secrets, my tactics as to how I broke 6 figures in 2020. One of the worst years, yet one of the most profitable and great years for a lot of people out there that understood how to take advantage of it. And 2021 is gonna be the exact same thing, because we're still facing what we faced in 2020 going into 2021, but I'm smarter and more ambitious in 2021 than I was in 2020. So come along for the journey, baby. You guys can watch me, study me, see what I do, watch every video, look at a lot of the tactics that I put into my videos. I'm in the tech space, you might be in a different space, but that doesn't matter because I don't study tech creators. I study dope creators with value. Like, it has nothing to do with what space you're in. And I learn from them, and I come back in the tech space and I crush it. Nothing but love, nothing but sincerity in this video. Yes, I wanted to do well. Yes, I wanted to get the views. Yes, I'm gonna make a little bag off of it, but that's not everything. Me being able to create successful content gives me more analytics, data, and just experience to share with you guys to help you do the exact same thing. So transparency is everything. That's why I'm CJ Unplugged. Peace.
2021 is gonna be absolutely legendary. Come along for the journey, you guys. Literally, I wanna show you while I'm making it happen, and along the way, every now and then, I'm gonna show you how I made it happen, give you some tips and tricks and all that. You know, the game is earned, to be honest. Like, for those of you out there really thinking that somebody's gonna give you every single little thing that they worked their ass off, that they stayed up long nights to study for, that they put in the hours and years for, and just give it all to you, that's not how it works. But I will help you, give you the mindset, help lead you along that path to go put in those hours, so that way, once you earn it, Then we can have a real conversation and I can really spit some real game to you. But it's only gonna be a few.